we are in the jazz clubs because you are playing tonight, right?
I am supposed to.
Yeah, so seems ambassadors are not restricted to be playful, or is just you being so modern and cool?
I don't know, actually. I've heard of one ambassador who used to play here. He was an Argentinian ambassador some time ago, but I don't know actually about other ambassadors playing. I haven't met anyone who would be actively playing, so I'm starting a new trend, maybe a new fashion.
It seems, yeah. And is it personal fun, or is a program of embassy cultural?
No, it's my personal fun, as you say. But of course, it also somehow contributes to the Czech Republic being visible.
Yeah.
And I would like the Czech Republic to be visible here in Armenia.
And which style musical is closer to your heart?
I mean, I mostly listen to classical music and jazz, obviously. So these are my favorite, I guess.
How many instruments do you play?
I played the saxophone. Before the saxophone, every student in the Czech Republic who wants to play the saxophone plays the clarinet. So I play the clarinet, and everyone who wants to play the clarinet plays the recorder, this flute type of a thing, you know?
Goodness.
Recorder. So I play these because these are stages. Recorder, the clarinet, and the saxophone.
Goodness, that's very impressive. Why have you become a diplomat, not musician, not stylist, not astronaut?
I was even thinking about becoming a musician, and many friends of mine became professional musicians. So I was at a point when I was thinking whether I should study music or go with the traditional path, right? Study at traditional classic university. I decided for the latter, and I think that it was a good choice actually, because I know that the life of a professional musician, especially of a professional jazz musician, is not easy. So, but you asked why did I become a diplomat? I don't know why. I mean, it was a long dream of mine. When I was a kid, I was actually somehow idealistically was thinking about being a diplomat. You know, I didn't know much about the job, but it was somehow attractive. And then I forgot about it. And one day when I graduated from university, I had a job. I was actually doing pretty well. But I saw an announcement that the Czech Ministry of Foreign Affairs is hiring. So I decided to try it, and I tried. I succeeded for the first time, and since then I've been a state employee of the Czech Republic. And I must say, I can tell you many reasons why I am enjoying being a diplomat. So there certainly is a purpose to that job, for sure. There are downsides too, but there are good, positive, purposeful sides to be a diplomat.
And what's your favorite part of your job?
I guess meeting people, but it's a phrase that everyone says. I like meeting new people. I like seeing new places. I like learning about new countries, new cultures, new people. I'm a patriot, so I think that my country is a great country, and it should be known how it is.
Is your tie Czech? And is it?
No, funnily enough, actually, it's not Czech, but guess where it is from?
It's kind of very familiar ornament.
I mean, it looks Slavic, right? Like, I mean, it looks Eastern European, right?
Yeah.
But surprise, surprise, it's actually British.
Is it?
It is British,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, you are utterly stylish, I should say. Do you have a stylist, or just style runs in your veins?
I certainly don't have a stylist. It comes very natural to me, actually. I don't even think about it. I guess, you know, I am a sensitive person, so I pay attention to details, and this just comes naturally. I don't think about it much. I don't try, I hope. I don't try too hard. It's just a part of me that is very natural and very automatic, I would say.
So how do you choose your flower of the day? Is it by mood or whatever is there with color?
Usually the color is important, actually. I try to make sure that the flower matches with the color choice, but also sometimes I'm restricted to the choice there is, you know. But I try to pay attention to the color mostly, and I already know which flowers are good, which last, which are not that great actually to be used as a boutonniere. So I already know my flowers.
It's actually a treat to your eyes to look at you. So thank you for bringing beauty, honestly.
Oh my gosh! Thank you for your kind words. Actually, if this is bringing beauty, so that's my pleasure. Yeah.
You took a part, and that was my heart, and that was my heart. But why not take hold?
And how do you start your day usually?
I actually start with reading the news, to be honest. Then I have a breakfast, and then, especially here in Armenia, I exercise because what I hate about my job actually is the constant sitting. So I try to move, I try to be sporty, I try to stay healthy. I don't want to get fat, for example.
Do you have a guilty pleasure?
The smoking would be actually one. Other than that, I don't think so.
Do you like food? Are you a foodie?
No, that's actually, I am not a connoisseur, you know, of any sort, actually. I am not a foodie, I am not a wine connoisseur. I am actually the type of a person who can eat the same meal every single day. If there was a perfect meal that you just eat and you have all the nutritions, I would be perfectly fitted for that, actually. But I must say, the older I am, the more I understand that there is something about good food, good drinks, but still, unlike very many of my diplomatic colleagues, I don't enjoy beautiful meal, or I don't really enjoy speaking about wines and discovering wines. You know, I like wine. I admire those who make wine. I admire those who understand wine. But I can drink the same wine every single day too, actually.
What is the most exciting thing you have ever done?
I think that it is very exciting to go hiking here in Armenia, actually. It is very exciting because it is very adventurous. So this is certainly one of the most exciting things that I have done recently.
What is your superpower question?
Oh, I don't have a superpower. I try to be and stay a normal person. So I am a normal person. I think that I am just a normal average person who tries to be better than that. I certainly do not have my superpowers, but if you asked about what I think my strengths or powers are, I think that one of them is the ability to listen to people, actually. I think that this is something that we do not do enough. We do not listen enough, and especially diplomats, unfortunately, I must say, do not listen enough. They talk a lot, but they don't listen and hear properly. So I think that at least I'm trying to be a listener. And from the response of the people I am listening to, I think that people take it as a power.
Thank you so much for your time. And thank you for allowing us to come here before your rehearsal and your performance.
You're very much welcome, and thank you for being interested in me, in the Czech Republic, and in jazz music.